All right. She's a global icon. Her new album, Pink Friday 2, is out now. Please welcome Nicki Minaj.
You look amazing.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, so one of our producers, Devin, I don't know if you saw her, but she's on maternity leave and she's currently in labor. She came in work today to see you.
In labor.
Meet you in labor. There she is. She's right over there.
You know.
Now, Nicki, you and I,
Yes.
if it push comes to shove, Devin, and I do mean push, we can deliver
this. Absolutely,
baby.
we will deliver the baby. Absolutely, of course.
And then, Devin, you agreed to name the baby Nicki Minaj.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. 100%. Yes. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting for all of us. Welcome back to the show.
Yeah, and since you've been here last year, you're a mom too.
Yes, thank you.
How is
Papa Bear?
Yes.
Yes.
Papa Bear is just the most wonderful human to ever exist in my world. And he has, I know every mom says these corny things, but he's given me a new meaning of life and love and of who I am. So.
Yeah. Well, you're an excellent mom.
Thank you.
And you grew up not too far from this area. You went to high school right down the street at LaGuardia.
I did.
Well, what kind of kid were you in high school?
Why would you ask that? Because I know everybody that went to high school is looking at me like, yeah, well, I was very loud in high school. I was I guess you could call me, in like the class clown type of vibe person.
That's a big statement. Going to LaGuardia, it's a lot of performers. So if
Right,
you
you stood out.
Right,
Yeah.
right, yeah. I stood out, and I was, as soon as I went to school, I told my teachers to call me Cookie. And I had all of my teachers called me Cookie in my drama department, not in the academics. We didn't really pay too much attention about them. But like my acting teachers, they knew that they had to call me that. And all the acting students called me that. And so I guess what I'm saying is I asserted myself to stand out very early on. But not in a way of, I care if you know me. It's just in a way that I was just having so much fun. Like I would give all of my classmates nicknames, and they acted like they hated it, but I could tell they liked it.
What nicknames would you give us? Like if we were your elderly classmates, we were the kids that
repeated
many years in the school.
Well, it's simple. It actually is very simple. I don't even have to think about it because in high school, I didn't give nicknames based on a normal way. I simply replaced the first letter of everyone's name with one particular letter.
Okay.
Your name would be Belly.
Okay, got it.
And Bark.
Belly and Bark.
Bark.
Belly and Bark.
Belly and Bark.
Belly and Bark.
Yeah. I like it.
Belly and Bark.
Live.
Bark and Belly.
Belly and Bark.
I like it. And now that I think about it, people always say, their stomach is growling. Well, now, Belly and Bark.
Yes,
Instead of saying you're hungry, you just say Belly and Bark now. You know what I mean?
How...
No, but honestly, that's the only thing I did, and it just made it funny to me because, we had to take dance too. If you were a drama major, you had to take a little bit.
Right?
Yes. So my dance teacher, her name was Miss Aldini, and I could tell she she hated me, but she loved me, kind of. And I used to call her Miss Baldini. And then one day she was like, Cookie, don't call me that. In front of the whole class, and I was like, I can't stop. And she just left me.
Also, when you're adorable. You are the most adorable person I think I've known since I've been here. Since I've been on the show and since you've been coming on the show, I'm always like, I love Nicki Minaj. She's adorable.
Thank you.
And I think that because you were adorable, you got away with more. There, I said it. I know it's not. think there's something to it.
Maybe. I mean, I've never been called adorable. But you know, one boy, he was a senior, and I was a freshman, and he was like the cool boy, and his name was Leo. And I never forgot the first time I heard this word, because I went and like looked it up to see what it meant. He said, "You know what, Cookie? You're so animated."
Animated. Yes.
Accurate description.
And I was like,
animated. You are.
Call me. You know, I didn't know, but it meant quite. You know, I wasn't positive.
Yeah.
But you know, he was like the cool boy, and I was like hoping that that didn't mean he was like dissing me. And I went,
No, that's not a diss.
yeah, so it wasn't that.
Not a diss.
All right, we need to take a little break. When we come back, more with Nicki Minaj.
Still ahead on Live. We'll make a family favorite with love.
During the commercial break, we checked. Devin has not had her baby yet, just so you know. That's not why we had a wardrobe change.
Right.
We're back with international superstar Nicki Minaj. Just came out. The artwork alone is worth the price of admission. Tell us about this cover. It's
beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Well, the cover just represents all of my eras, kind of like an alter egos, but also going back to like my true self and my essence. So it kind of like looks like on the train, like right in New York. But it also has like the Harajuku headpiece, which, you know, I've always loved Harajuku culture. And also it's completely covered. I didn't want to show any skin. I think it's the mom in me. I wanted to, so that outfit is vêtement, and it's like really baggy, and it made me feel surprisingly so much happier, you know? And yeah, and all the pink, obviously, for it being Pink Friday too, but we're going to Gag City this time.
Yes, of course.
You can tell where the barbs are.
You can see
The barbs.
There's a lot of barbs in this house. So when you were a baby, Nicki, did you ever think, I'm gonna grow up? Now, because I know you were a drama kid, but did you conceive that you would be the queen of rap? Did you think in your baby Nicki mind?
No, but you know what? I knew. Don't ask me how I knew. I didn't know that I would be one day the queen of rap. Heck no. But I knew that I was going to make it doing something.
Yeah,
I didn't
want to run an empire.
I just knew something. I just felt early on in my life that something bigger, and I would pray that one day something nice, good would happen for me, like, so that I can help my family, you know, and that was really my prayer. It's so funny to be a kid. Now that I think about it, I cannot believe I was a kid saying, God, I want my money to buy my mother a house, but the fact that that was even on my mind. And then I remember later on, I made a promise to God. I said, you know what, God, because I hadn't made it yet, and I was like, what's taking so long? I said, you know what, God, I was like, God, if you make me successful, I promise to help other people.
Yeah.
And because of that, though, I've kind of been a little bit too helpful sometimes, which now I'm learning that, you know, being a people pleaser is not always the best kind of person to be. It took me so long. It took me becoming a mom to realize, no. Yeah. And it's okay, and I've done enough.
That's right. That's right. You're prepping for a new tour in 24. Tell us about that.
My tour is called the Pink Friday 2 Tour. It will start in the U.S. in March.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, very exciting.
It's going to be a really spectacular tour. Like, I'm not even being funny. And we're going everywhere. We haven't announced, so guys, don't have a meltdown. All the cities are not up yet, but I did post some of the cities already, so you guys can go and get tickets now. But we are making our rounds everywhere that my barbs are, trust me. But the tour is going to be gorgeous.
Of course it will. Are you kidding? How could it not? You could stand up there wearing a bathrobe and it would still be a gorgeous tour.
A lot of great collabs on this album too, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Who's your favorite person to work with? Do you have one person that stands out in your, without hurting everybody's feeling, but is there one person you're like, if I could only collaborate with one artist, it would be this person?
Oh God, I can't say that. I love all the people on here. Of course, Drake. You know, I always love working with him again. It just makes me, it's so nostalgic. Little Uzi always comes through for me. We're in a dope song. But J. Cole also, he did such a really thought-provoking verse on this album. So just everybody, Tasha Cobbs, everyone. It's so
Everybody
dope.
on
Yes.
the-
And
on
Lil
the
Wayne, the person who signs me, Lil Wayne, he's on this album. I love working with him
Amazing.
all the time. Yes.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Nicki Minaj, new album, Pink Friday 2. Up next, Lola and Michael Consuelo share a favorite family cookie recipe. Stick around.